Now on the way to have a surf at Paunch again. Coming back yesterday, guess who we bumped into on the way back up the channel, but Parlay Revival. And the guys have invited us to go and take part in a regatta today. So we're going to be doing that later. First I'm going to have a surf.
You're with Nexus Offshore Adventures. We're not your average yachties, we're mad keen fishermen looking for adventure around the world. Join us on Mondays as we go in search of the best fishing, diving and surfing spots around the world. Subscribe and join us on our adventure.
Oh, so probably our last day here, Sunday. Hot as hell. Never sailed in a regatta, but we're going to do it today. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to line up on the start line at 12, do a little parade, and then our start time is 1:20, so it's going to be fun. So this is the flyby parade. It's the lead boat, the steel boat, and it's Parlay Revival behind it. And we're going to fall in at the back of the queue here. The start is this yellow buoy up ahead of us here, and the stern of this boat, this old...
We're going to be a big loop before we start with the parade. Just join us.
It's going to be a good laugh. Never done this shit before, trying to work out the angles.
All the boats in the parade for the regatta that's going to start.
On the parade lap, we've got the colors flying. Excited, babe, drinking rum. Holy shit! Oh my god, we haven't even started the race, we're drinking rum. Here comes that machine, there's that racing machine thing at the back there.
All the hangouts, the bars, the restaurants, the hotels, the hostels. There's just so much along the edge here. Doing our little round, and then it's going to start. These are, that's the speed they travel. No stopping. You've got to watch out for those guys. And there are plenty of them.
Yeah, the Parlay boys, we've been chatting to them. They're probably going to be rafted with us when we go across the Panama Canal. And we're racing against them in a couple of minutes. Awesome stuff.
Next two boats are Tabby Cat and Halcyon. You're both getting underway at 118.
Anyway, here we go. We're on our way. Trying to get upwind of this, not going to steal his wind. Bit of a 60-degree here.
We're into the race. And here we're catching up to these guys in front of us already.
Coming up on the first overtakes here. Go Lara! Go Lara! You left the other boys behind us, but they got a spinnaker, so they might catch up. Woohoo! Go Lara! Steal that wind.
And we've got our rubber duckers. Majority of them don't have their rubber ducks on. We've taken them off and parked them at the marina. Here's Lara Noah cooking with the rubber duck on the back and everything else. Fuel is full, everything's full, and she's still motoring. little butte. There we're going to pass our third one. We're going to take Tabby Cat this now, eh? Oh yeah. Overtaking Tabby Cat. So, 4 boats are going to be behind us in our dust, and we got the lady folk on board with their rum. Good vibes. South African flag.
Yeah, we'd started second last on handicap, tied with these guys, Avalon. At this stage I didn't realize that this was actually a daggerboard vessel, and they absolutely smoked us on the first leg with a spinnaker. Probably took 400 meters out of us down to the first buoy. The wind was super light on the first leg, so we struggled, but changed and increased to 15 to 18 knots on the second, which played straight into our hands.
We're catching up to them. All the boats behind us that we've overtaken. Trevor just chatting to Steve on how we're going to do the next turn. It's going to be a little bit more technical, so he's kind of working it out. But we're all just jumping in. Jack helped pull the Code Zero with Christine. Girls are drinking rum and having fun in the shade. Cheers.
You gotta have 3 of them. She's the strongest. She can be the anchor. Oh yeah, but I know you're strong, so we want to make sure we. Why does the two you strong? We can. Yeah. You need backup. Yeah. No, I'll be the backup. Like that. Oh.
Okay, just hang on. I'm going to have to go up into this wind. That's what I was saying to you. We should actually have just continued straight on, eh?
There's all the others still coming to turn the corner.
So I'm saying, you see, I had a feeling that this shit was going to happen here. We should have done a long run on the code and then turn. Because this is straight into the flip, so you're going to have to go for the cruise liner. So I'm just going to I'm getting a little quicker.
You reckon how much further?
That's a tricky end. The wind just changed.
I can run the code around again.
No. You see, you're not going to have enough angle to run. We're going to do several tacks, which is fine. We're going to have to go on the jib. Oh
yeah?
So I'm going to go up a bit higher here, and then we'll do a longer tack up. They're going to get stuck really square.
Look, I'm glad we're out of that mess. I think we did better than they did. We might be a little wide. But
we won the day.
Yeah, we might be a little wide, but we're not caught up in that shit back here.
Camera girl.
Not at all. Yeah. Look at this guy. What? We're all piling up. I don't think we can. Oh, we're good. We're turning, man.
Shit! Woo! Close calls happening there. Captain Hansen is as competitive and serious as anything.
What the fuck? I don't want to get into this wind shadow of the ship, so I want to turn before it.
That one nearly rode into that one. There's Parlay Revival, that side just ahead of us, but we're catching them fast. They're taking right out. We've gone right out there. Don't want to lose the wind from in front of this boat. And we're going to tack away from this boat. Okay, so we are going to head towards that pirate ship there. That's the next buoy. So we don't lose wind from this cruiser in front of us. Crew just waiting for instructions from the captain. Ooh, nice one now. Okay, relax for 5 minutes. Good wind. We've got some good wind. Go Lyra, go Lyra. There's the boy. Straight ahead there. Parlay Revival behind us. We just turned around that pirate ship and we just had a really nice comment to say there's a beautiful 60-foot yacht that's cruising. Well done, Lara Noah. So
Second in the fleet, and that's Parlay behind us. I wish we'd videoed the chaos on the second mark. Man, we were like freaking 5 meters from them. It was crazy. The wind switched on the top there, and everybody was expecting it was still east, and it came out of the northwest. Everybody got stuck together. It was a total bundle fuck. But anyway, we got out of it well. We did a couple of overtakes, and we're smoking. Yes, hey boy, showing them how to do it. And everybody else has dumped their freaking Zodiacs and left them on the jetty for weight, and we're carrying 2 tons of fuel, 1,000 liters of water, and the Balboas are going strong. Oh man, actually you got the shakes. It's such fun. It's serious fun. Anyway, never done this before. Loving it. Everybody is. And the Nexus catamarans are giving the Oaks carrots. We just mustn't fuck it up now. Banana's got the first fines for fucking up on the winch. Big fine.
okay, yeah,
Fuck Jana, if we could cross the line first. This thing that's going so fast, there it is down there, isn't that the one?
there's a boat behind us. There's one from
That last upwind leg was super exciting. We had 3 boats in the mix. We were trying to catch Mai Tai up ahead of us while Avalon was breathing down our necks. Yeah, and then coming up behind us, we had the Speed Merchant, the racing catamaran, or trimaran. And that just added a bit more spice to the situation.
Parlay Revival in the back. We are flying. Trevor's gonna attack.
It was all going to boil down to who had the least tax on the upwind leg and who had the right of way. With 300 meters to go, it was anybody's race. Having done one less tack on the upwind leg and being on starboard tack meant we had the right of way and made all the difference.
Woo, Chalo! Only boat that's ahead of us, the trimaran. We've just fucked these out because they had to go below us because we starboard tack. So I do know a little bit about the rules. There's been a fuck up behind us. Woohoo! Anyway, so I think we maybe got second.
Converted them, they fucked them all up.
Yeah, I think we got second here, guys. Woohoo! I just got to get above the buoy now.
We're good, man. We got it. Break out the beer.
42 night! Woo!
There's no way.
Fuck, that was awesome. Same.
Hey, you might want to think about doing more of this shit. I think this got something started now.
Got an anchorage after running aground. Not proud to say it, but we were taking a shortcut back to the anchorage and we ended up on the island. Had to reverse off. No damage done, fortunately. I've joined the club of guys that have run aground as well. Not a nice feeling. It's like sort of soft coral, sand, turtle grass. Anyway, luckily we managed to get off. But yeah, the boys done it again. Nexus Offshore Adventures, Balance Catamarans, and Nexus Yachts from St. Francis Bay. Now winners. We got pipped at the post by a specialist trimaran, which man, I think he's on a machine, and it's not a cruising yacht, it's a specialist friggin' boat. So don't take that into consideration. We smoked the rest of the fleet. We were second last starting off, and caught up to everybody. It was amazing, man. I woke up at 3:30, put the marks into the plotter, trying to strategize what the wind was going to do. Had a bit of a mix-up on the second mark because of the wind was still coming offshore on the inside marks while it was onshore on the outside marks. And anyway, it was super interesting. We ended up about 5 meters from Parlay Revival, but man, didn't hit them, fortunately. They tacked to the right. I just carried on the left hand side on a port tack and separated, and then yeah, we got a bit of speed and turn and then overtook them on the next tack upwind. So yeah, what an amazing experience. I've never done a regatta, and I'll definitely do that again. It was such fun. It was amazing. The last buoy was incredible. We had 3 boats. I mean, we were 20 meters apart, and luckily it just worked out that we were on a starboard tack on the way into the buoy, and the boat that was in the lead was coming on a port tack, and I knew he had to go behind me. So he turned to go behind me, almost collided with the boat that was chasing us, and we managed to sneak across the line just in time. So amazing race. Such great fun. Anyway, prize giving now. On the jetty at Bocas del Toro Marina. All the dinghies. Wanted to go and take a picture of the Lara in pole position with the flag flying. How's that for a picture? Smoked them today. The lights faded. Anyway, it should be interesting to see what happens with the prize giving tonight.
When I was a young sailor, there was a great book out called The Sailor's Dictionary. And here's how they describe sailing. The fine art of getting wet and becoming ill while slowly going nowhere at great expense. Pretty accurate. First of all, Colin MacRae, raise your hand, Colin. And the reason he's getting thanked is not because he always has the hottest crew on board, although we do appreciate that, but because he basically created the regatta. 3 years ago he came to us and said, hey, let's have a regatta, and with his direction and a lot of help from a lot of other people, we put it together. So good to have him back in the regatta, and many times.
What a cool experience it was to take part in this regatta, to be called up as winners and to say a few words. The only sad thing for us was that we'd sailed all the way over here and John wasn't with us to share the moment with us. So yeah, bittersweet, but such a cool experience, and a big thanks to the Parlay crew for getting us into this. It was such fun. Join us next week as we team up with the Parlay Revival crew and head back down the coast to Colon via some beautiful islands along the way. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you then.